Come on. Come on, that's not like that.
By the way, you know how you gave me that advice about not hooking up with girls down the hall?
Yeah.
I followed it.
Good.
Right? Because this bitch down the hall from me, he was real cute. Like, really wanted to hook up with me. She's a crazy bitch. Crazy,
See,
crazy.
you'll never know if it works or not because you followed the
No,
advice.
it's still
There's the one time I give the advice
friends
not
with
to
her.
do.
I like that.
The coolest moose over here, man.
Tom, do you know where Eric is? I
It's
haven't seen him.
saw him leave a little while ago, Danny.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking asshole. He always does this.
I mean, what's wrong, Ziggy? What's going on?
It's just been a really shitty long day.
Life's a bitch, man. Want to drink up Ziggy Cool's moose?
Tom, do you know where?
It's getting late. I think I should be getting home now.
Diane? Hey, it's me. I've been trying to get through to you for a while. Do you hear? I know. I really want to see you. It's been a rough day. Don't you want me to stop by? Diane, come on. Why don't you want me to come and see you? Diane? Fine.
Eric did not know what to do. Even Diane was deserting him now. Climbing into his car and slamming on the gas, he sped off towards Annie's. His frustration prevented him from noticing the old truck parked across the street from his girlfriend's house. He swerved into her driveway and then climbed a tree out onto her roof. He knocked forcefully at her window, louder and louder, until it was lifted open and a male voice asked what was going on. Eric ripped down the curtains and saw the half-naked form of Wayne Kreger sitting next to a half-naked Annie on her half-stripped bed. Annie had a horrified look on her face as Eric plunged in through the window and went directly for Kreger's face. With tears streaming forth, blurring his vision, Eric did not land his punch. Kreger did, right on Eric's cheekbone. Annie screamed as he was sent sprawling to the floor in front of the window. Feeling nothing but rage and despair, Eric climbed back out of her room and onto the roof. Without looking back, he jumped off onto the lawn as Annie screamed again and began to cry. Eric could hear Kreger's laugh and Annie's sobs as he limped to his car and swept out into the street in a daze. The road brought him to Diane's doorstep, where the worried woman responded to a hard thud against the door. She gasped as she opened it and Eric's limp body spilled in. Slinging his arm over her shoulder, she dragged him to the kitchen, where she cleaned his face and put ice on his bulging ankle. He did not say a word as she brought him to lie down in her bed. Just as she was drifting off to sleep, she felt his hand touch her knee and slowly move its way up her leg. She quickly turned to see that he was looking at her with an expressionless face. She did not say anything as he drew her to him. He tried to kiss her, but she turned her head away. He climbed on top of her. She did not resist. He removed her clothes, then his, and she let him have what he wanted. The young man finished and began to weep against her chest. She could do nothing but stroke his back gently and try to comfort him. Pretty soon he had fallen asleep on top of her, but Diane could not sleep. She lay pinned on her back, staring at the ceiling, lamenting the unfortunate mess she had gotten herself into, wishing that nothing had ever happened between them, wishing that her husband was there. Her thoughts continued to plague her throughout the night, until the sun began to rise.
Are you Sigmund?
Yeah, I'm Ziggy. Mr.
Ziggy, I like that. Come along, let's get started, shall we?
Whoa. Nice shot, Mr. Sir. Let me get your bag for you.
Oh no, that's alright. I've always prided myself on carrying my own clubs around.
Are you sure? What am I here for then?
For your company. For your time and company.
With all respect, there are probably some people back at the clubhouse that need me to carry their bags for them.
In it for the tips, huh? Don't worry. You'll be well compensated for your listening services. Why don't you go around and get your bags? Come play around the golf with me.
Really? Yeah, okay.
Isn't the right thing to do? How can I ever change things that I feel? If I could, maybe I'd give you my word. How can I, when you won't take it from me? You can go your own way. Tell me